The story of a shy young man. How to overcome fear. Friends, in a city, there lived a young man who was extremely shy. So shy that whenever a new person stood in front of him, he wouldn't even speak. Even with people he knew, he couldn't talk properly. Because of this habit, he felt suffocated inside, as he wasn't able to do anything in his life. As time passed, his habit of shyness kept increasing. This made him more discouraged and anxious. Whenever he went out for work, people took advantage of his simple nature, mocked him, and made fun of him, but he remained silent. He couldn't focus on any work and would quit every job within a few days. His family was also worried. His father often thought, will he ever be able to achieve anything in life? One day, when he saw his son unable to express himself in front of others, he got angry and scolded him harshly. Feeling hurt, the young man left home without saying a word. He kept running and eventually reached the top of a mountain. Looking down, he thought, if I can't even express myself, then what's the point of living? Just as he was about to jump, he heard a voice from behind. Son, giving up life is easy, but you can never get it back. The young man turned around and saw a Buddhist monk standing there. The monk said, Son, if you share your problem, only then can you find a solution. At first, the young man remained silent, but when the monk started walking away, he quickly shouted, Gurudev, I have a big problem. I'm too shy and can't talk to anyone. People make fun of me. They laugh at me. I want to be able to speak confidently like others. The monk smiled and said, Son, this isn't shyness. This is fear. If you want to overcome it, you must first do something. Go and ask your father for money. The young man was nervous, but despite his fear, he asked his father for money. To his surprise, his father gave it to him without hesitation. When he returned, the monk said, Now go back and return the money, telling your father that you don't want to work right now. The young man became even more nervous. What will my father think if I return the money? But he gathered the courage, went back, and gave the money back. His father simply smiled and said, Son, before starting anything, it's important to think and plan. I'm proud of your decision. This boosted the young man's confidence. Now, the monk gave him another task. Take a simple statue to the market and sell it for 100 gold coins. The young man thought, who will buy this ordinary statue for such a high price? But he still went to the market and nervously called out to sell it. No one responded at first. Then he tried again, loudly announcing, This statue can provide solutions to any problem. People started gathering and asking questions. Slowly, his confidence grew. Soon, people were willing to pay 200, 500, even 1,000 gold coins for it. But then the young man said, I'm sorry, this statue is not for sale. He returned to the monk and said, Gurudev, I finally understand. My real problem was fear. When I started expressing myself in front of people, my fear disappeared. The monk smiled and said, Son, I didn't solve your problem. You did. When you confronted your fear, it disappeared on its own. Overcoming fear not only removes shyness, but also builds confidence. When you start believing in yourself, the world will believe in you, too. Lesson. Stop worrying about what others will say. Believe in yourself, because only you can conquer your own fears.